Hey, we're here at a coffee shop in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, around the corner from Water of Life, and I'm with Curtis Johnson. Curtis has an outreach to pastors out in rural villages, and so maybe you tell everybody a little bit about your outreach.
Yeah.
What that entails, how often you go out there, what do you do when you go out to the villages?
Yeah, so I do pastor conferences out in some of the village. One of the provinces called Svay, and what I do is we go and meet at a centralized church, and then we have different churches send their pastors around. Maybe about 15 to 20 different churches will gather together, and we study the Bible together.
And about how many pastors do you connect with when you go out there?
Anywhere between 15 and 30 pastors. Yeah.
Okay, and you go out there monthly, right? Once a month?
Yeah, once a month.
And you do that throughout the whole course of the year,
Yes.
once a month?
Yeah. We're going out there for about 6 years now. So.
Great. And so last time we were here, 2 years ago, we gave you some messengers to take out there, and how have those been helpful to you or to the pastors out there?
Yeah, I mean, the messengers are amazing because in Cambodia, the literacy rate is actually really low. So especially the older generation, they have a very low literacy rate, and to be able to listen to the Bible, I mean, it's huge. And even with the ones who can read, their eyesight is so bad, so poor that a lot of times they can't even enjoy a daily reading without having troubles. So it's a huge blessing.
And is it typical for pastors or people that live out in the village? Like, do they have print Bibles? I mean, even with the literacy being so low, do they have Bibles at all?
It's actually really difficult for them because of the price of it. So I mean, most of them have it. If they do, but actually a lot of them in the deeper villages, the more remote areas, they won't even have the paperback Bibles.
Gotcha. So the messengers are real vital then, because it gets the word into their hands when they wouldn't otherwise have it. It gives them a way to listen to it when they wouldn't otherwise be able to read it.
Yeah, absolutely. So like the pastors will generally have a Bible, and but most of the congregation, probably like 80% of the congregation, won't have it, and they'll just listen. Mainly due to their literacy rate, but other times due to finances.
Yeah. So we have some messengers with us this time that I'm gonna give you out in the village, but maybe you could talk about, like you told me before I asked you, how many messengers do you want? And you said as many as you have to give.
Yes.
So it sounds like there's a vast need for messengers out in the villages.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been a huge blessing for us because when I connect with the pastors, it's extra special because they get an opportunity to share with their communities, share with their churches, and also it's a good witnessing opportunity for them. When they go out and they go door to door, basically witnessing, they're able to show them this. This messenger, and it has great teachings obviously on it, and then also just has the Word of God, and the Word of God never returns void. So that's a total blessing. Yeah.
Great. Well, good. Well, we'll send this video to In Touch Ministries, and they can see the need for the messengers out here. Anything else you want to say, kind of as we wrap this up?
Yeah, I'm just totally blessed by these messengers. It's just one of those paths or roadways to be able to really spread the gospel to people that wouldn't normally get it on a daily basis, or maybe there's no Christian churches in their areas, but when we're able to visit and just give them the gift of a messenger, I mean, it's so impactful. And the next time we see them, maybe a year or two, we just see they're just excited to talk to us about what they've learned and how they've listened to it, and it's a total blessing. So I just thank you guys so much for.
Great. Well, we have some pictures as well to share from when we're going out to the village a week from today, as a matter of fact, next Saturday. So we'll have some pictures to share as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Great.